What is happening, guys, and welcome to another Minecraft mod review. And I'm using the SkyrimCraft mod, as you may probably notice, because of my armor, which is the Dedrick Armor, and what I'm holding is the Dedrick sword. And yeah, this is the full armor. And let's start things with the food. So this is all the famous food from Skyrim, the sweet roll pie and so on. So yeah, all the famous food from Skyrim, which you all know well if you played Skyrim. And here are the daggers: the iron dagger, steel dagger, orcish dagger, dwarven dagger, elven dagger, glass dagger, ebony dagger, Dedrick dagger, and the Skyforce steel dagger, which I used to kill some chickens. And here are the swords: the iron sword, the steel, the dwarven, the elven, the glass, and of course the strongest sword in the game, the Dedrick sword. And when I say in the game, I mean Skyrim. So yeah, and it will also be cool to implement sword crafting in the game. So kind of like put, or even the dagger crafting, not just sword crafting. So when you put a stick here and for example an ebony ingot here, you get a dagger, and for a Dedrick dagger do the same. Just put another Dedrick heart here, and I'm going to come to the Dedrick hearts later. What I'm using at the moment is called Skyrim Texture Pack HD, which comes with a mod, I suppose, but you have to download it separately, so it doesn't come with a mod. Yep, but anyway, the mod has its own installer, which is pretty sweet. And yeah, you should definitely check the mod out, and we are going later for on the special items. So yep, here we have all the ingots, and I can't pronounce all of them, so I'm just going to go through all of them, and you can pause whenever you want to read what the ingot is. And here are all the ores that you can mine, and maybe you ask yourself, why did they put the coal ore next to the ebony ore? It's because the ebony ore looks just like the coal ore from the default texture pack, just a bit darker, I suppose. And this is the coal ore from the texture pack, from the SkyrimCraft HD texture pack. So yeah, and this is the Moonstone ore, ebony ore, just like I showed you. The M ore, I call it M ore because I can't pronounce it. Malachite, yeah. The bone ore, and the orichalcum ore. I suppose it's pronounced orichalcum ore. So yeah, and now we're going to the special items, which are kind of not the main thing, but yeah. Here is the Dedrick armor, which I'm wearing at the moment, and you saw it. This is the leather, the usual leather that you get from the cow, but retextured because of the texture pack, and it looks just like the leather from Skyrim, yeah, and yeah, it's pretty awesome. Here are the dragon bones, which I suppose you got by killing the ender dragon, and by killing the ender dragon you get one more thing: a dragon soul, which you need to shout, but we're going to come to that later. The leather strip, yep, leather strip, and the well-known Skyrim Easter egg notched pickaxe. And the notched pickaxe is not as powerful as the diamond pickaxe, but it is pretty powerful. So we're going to mine one of those. And as you see, I'm getting the orichalcum ore, which I can smelt into the orichalcum ingot. So yeah, that's kind of it, and we're going to the dragon soul thing. In order to get one, you need to kill the ender dragon, just like I told you, and right click, and you kind of consume the soul. Let's say consume, just like in Skyrim, and you need it for shouting, for speaking the dragon language. And let's go into the end and kill one ender dragon and see if he drops any dragon soul. Actually, I don't have the single player command installed, so I pretty much don't know how to get to the end, because this is a new world and I don't think I could find a stronghold that quick. But anyway, I'm kinda sad that I can't show you the Ender Dragon thing, but when you kill the Ender Dragon, it should drop a Dragon Soul, which you can collect, and by right clicking you can consume it just like I told you. And then by pressing K, you're going kinda to the Dragon Shout menu, where you can set what shouts you want to set on what key, so you kinda bind the controls. So here's an example. When you press Z, start shouting Fushroda. And I'm not showing that to you because when I press K it crashes my game. I'm not sure why. I did something wrong while installing the mod, but the mod works just perfectly. I tried to install the mod earlier on the previous version and it worked perfectly. All the shouting worked perfectly, and when you start shouting, text box will pop up on the left bottom of your screen and it will say the particular shout that you're shouting in the moment. So by pressing Z by default it will say Fushroda, and you will Fushroda everything in your path. And I'm pretty sad that I can't show you that thing, because this is the main thing of the mod, the shouting. So yeah, but go ahead and download the mod and try it for yourself and see if it works for you. And yeah, thank you guys for watching, and see you all in my next video. Also, don't forget to check out my Skyrim mod showcase. And the annotation for it now on the screen. It should be the whole video on the screen. I mean, during the whole video, an annotation for that particular video should be on the screen, if I don't forget to set one. Also, if you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe, and see you all in my next video. Cheerio!